What is up, everyone? Movie Way, back again with another Movie Talk Weekly. This is just me talking about all the movie news from the past week or so. I'm afraid there wasn't too much movie news this week, guys, but I have conjured up enough segments here to make a video, I think. I'm afraid we do have to start with a delay once again. Yes, The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It, was scheduled to come out this year on September the 11th, 2020, but Warner Brothers have decided to move the movie along for almost another year. Yes, June the 4th, 2021 is the new release for this movie, and that's not good news for Conjuring fans, is it? I was really looking forward to this one. I'm a fan of the first two movies. It's just one of them, isn't it? I think this isn't going to be the last time we see a delay. However, there is, some positives to take. Tenet and Mulan and Bill and Ted are still scheduled for August and September releases. There's movies in October still coming, like Candyman. None of them seem to have moved yet, and they're not too far away at all, let's be honest. So let's just hope that not too many movies get moved, but expect movie delays on the other hand as well. But The Conjuring 3 has been moved to almost 10 months to June the 4th, 2021. We also got a bit of word this week, guys, on the new Batman movie. Colin Farrell, who is playing the Penguin in these films, has done an interview and said that this movie is going to feel very different to the other Batman movies. He says he's been watching these films with his kids, the Nolan movies and Tim Burton ones, and he said that it's going to feel incredibly original compared to them films. It said it leans towards them but doesn't borrow from them. And he said director Matt Reeves has also done a fantastic job of making this feel familiar yet unique and new. So that's pretty big praise, to be honest. I don't expect, your average Batman storyline here. I do think it's going to go in a completely different direction compared to what we're going by what Colin Farrell is saying here. And I can't wait for this film, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think it's scheduled for the 2022 release, but if you want me to say what my most anticipated movie is, whether it be next year, this year, or 10 years, I'm going to have to go with this one. I mean, I done a top 10 franchise video, and Batman was my number one. So, yeah, I just love the whole, villains involved with Batman, the whole storyline that it goes through. I love watching all the different villains in the movies, and I can't wait for this one. Even though it's going to feel totally original to them, I just can't wait. And maybe nearer the time, I'll review all the Batman movies on the channel, but there's a little bit of insight from Colin Farrell himself, who's playing the Penguin, to the new Batman movie. We also got some word on the Grease prequel. I didn't even know this was happening until I read the article. Apparently it's been out there for a year, word on the street. But Brett Haley is set to direct this movie, and he directed another film called Hearts Beat Loud, which some of you might, be familiar with. And it's basically going to be called Summer Lovin', and this focuses on the lyrics of the song Summer Nights. So if you remember what that song's about, it's when Danny first met Sandy, I think around the beach or something in the summertime before they head back to high school. So it's got to focus on their story. It's a prequel, like I said, and I don't know what you guys feel about that, but if you're a Grease fan, you might get a little bit excited there. It's going to be kind of weird not seeing Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta in the roles. I imagine they're not going to be in the roles anyway, because that would just be really weird, because they're like 40 years older now. But Grease fans might be wanting to, get some news on that, so there you go. We're also getting a movie about Vanilla Ice, and this movie is called To the Extreme. Dave Franco, who is the brother of James Franco, you might remember him from 21 Jump Street or The Disaster Artist, is set to play Vanilla Ice himself. He said he's been talking to Rob Van Winkle, aka Vanilla Ice, and said he's such a sweet guy, and he's really, getting to know him, so we can prepare for the role of that movie. So it's another music biopic. We have had quite a lot of these lately, it used to just be once every 5 years, didn't it? But everyone seems to get a music biopic now. I don't know too much about Vanilla Ice. He's not really a person I listen to. I do know most of his famous songs, but if you're a fan of Vanilla Ice, look out for that one. We also got another trailer for Bill and Ted Face the Music, guys. Not like the last trailer, which was like a minute long. This is like 2.5 minutes, and I checked it out earlier today. And this movie just looks like one big crazy adventure, to be honest. I mean, there's time travel involved. They've got wives in this now who are involved in the movie. Samara Weaving being one of them. and they travel to hell and back. It just looks crazy. They're in jail at one point. It just looks like a mad little adventure movie, but you know, I remember the first one being like that, where they were traveling to all sorts of places. And it looks like it's going to have lots of wacky characters along the way. Now, I will leave the link to this trailer down below if you want to check it out. And that is still scheduled for a summer release, guys, which is August, I think it's meant to be coming out. I will definitely be reviewing that on the channel. I can't wait for that movie. It just looks really fun. So look out for Bill and Ted Face the Music. And that is it, guys, for the movie news this week. I'm really sorry there wasn't more, but I can't just magic it out of thin air. I just thought these were the stories mainly worth talking about. So, yeah, that's all I've got really this week, guys. Sorry about that. Look out for next week's movie news. Hope we can have a lot more. And look out for more videos over the weekend. Hopefully, I'll have some out for you. Looking on doing a couple of top 10s, maybe. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up to yourself. If you want to comment about the movie news, please let me know underneath. I will reply to every single one of you, I promise. Take it all easy, guys. And I'll see you all next video.